everybody, welcome. As I promised, after all 12 readings of the Zodiac signs, I will have a little chit-chat with you, although it's more like a monologue because I'm the only one who is speaking, but it's basically I will talk to you about the things that I see as some kind of generalization, how this 2014 year will look like for all of us. Because I see already a trend. Now, before I even did the readings, I had my video already about astrology and numerology for 2014, when I'm talking about wood, horse energy, and number 7 year. And you know, everything showed up perfectly, just the way I said there. It is in the stars, it's in the angels cards. That's what angels and archangels are showing. And here again, angel of hope, guardian angel, angels and archangels. They all around. We're always surrounded by them. I'm just channeling. Me without them, nobody and nothing, okay? Only because as a spiritual person, I'm channeling. I'm listening to them. I'm listening to my intuition, my inner guidance system that I'm always begging you to listen as well. People will tell you all kinds of stuff. Media, all that bad news. Okay, I'm depressed now. I need heavy antidepressants. No. All you need is yourself. Your intuition. And that's what, for the spiritual number 7 year, is first and foremost. First, you need to go inside. Ask yourself questions. Too bad you don't read or speak Polish, because I wrote a book before even I know it's going to happen, okay? And the book was published in November. So, first we're going inside, asking ourselves questions, meditating a lot. This is the year of discovering the inner you. This is the year to come out of the cocoon that we all are in, most of us. And with a different speed, we will become butterflies sooner or later. That's why, besides the heart, because love should be the only language that we're all speaking. Not the bad news that sells the best, not the medicine to cover up our real problems. Not the hater and anger, but love and peace. That's what I stand for. And that's why I have this heart. And I also like, from time to time, to wear a butterfly that will always stand for becoming spiritual, trusting your intuition, trusting God, the source, the universe, whatever you call yourself, whatever you believe in, it's okay. And having that unwavering faith, which I always say is different than wishful thinking. Unwavering faith, trusting the universe, trusting God, that everything is going to be okay. As long as I'm truthful and honest with myself. And you know what? Why would you ever lie to yourself? Why would you ever lie? Period. It doesn't take you to the right places. The lie will take you to the other lie and deceptions. Deception, waste of time, energy, and money again, okay? So that was one thing. Now, you notice that I did with a sense of humor. And why not? Every sign has something good and something bad to it. And if I wanted to give you a regular info, I would say, Google it. Go to the book, this and the other video is already done. I wanted to do it in a funny way, and if you don't like something, I'm really sorry. That's how, in general, the sign means something. And by the way, thank you for the feedback. You are wonderful. Thank you, all of you who took your time and energy to write your opinion. They were all great, except one person, a Scorpio person, said it's not true. It's not true. That's a stereotype. Now, on this note, I have to tell you my own story. I was born on February 23, which makes me a Pisces on a cusp with Aquarius. My Venus is in Aquarius. My Mercury is Aquarius. And my Moon is in Aries. Plus, I have a Capricorn destiny. After all said and done, I have very little Pisces in me. Pisces is my spirituality. Pisces is my intuition. I'm a visionary. I'm intuitive. I'm doing the Angels Cards reading. I'm a healer, master healer in teaching, in Reiki, in teaching and healing. That's the part of Pisces in me. And yes, I may be emotional, because that's how Pisces operate, on emotions, on real feelings, okay? Because that's what is inside. And often misunderstood, because if somebody doesn't operate on my system and doesn't understand who I am at the core, then it's very hard to communicate and relate, okay? But I have a lot in Aquarius, so that's the big picture always about me. Big vision, okay, nothing small. And then Aries, I act fast. People think and make decisions. I feel, go by intuition, and I act on it quickly. If I make a mistake, I go somewhere else, in a different direction, okay? But I definitely don't sit and dwell on my mistakes, on my past, and what was 10, 20 years ago. I cannot get over that. That's totally not me. And Capricorn destiny is the destiny of somebody who works hard, who is ambitious, who knows what he wants. And check Capricorn, I just done yesterday, published it. So I have every single element in my sign. Water, air, fire, Aries, and earth, Capricorn. I have it all. And that's good, because I can relate to any person. That's why I'm a good communicator. That's why I'm understood by many, and I can relate to many, because I have it all in me. But now, you see, when and I have to choose something. So let's say you are Scorpio, and you notice that, but that's very little in me. I rather it was somebody who was Pisces with the Virgo moon, and he says, I'm like Virgo. It sits well with me. If that's the case, you may choose a horoscope for Virgo. And I'm not joking. Whatever resonates with you after listening to all these 12 zodiac signs description, go for it. Me, personally, I started with reading Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries. And I realized that what really resonates with me is still Pisces. So I'm going by Pisces, but everybody is different. And you never all the way Scorpio, all the way Libra, or all the way Aries. You have a little of everything. How to know what you have is by simply doing the very detailed chart based on the date and time of your birth. Okay? I'm gonna be doing that plus cards reading in one, like an hour or 30 minutes, whatever, but that's the near future. I'm not doing this yet. It's gonna be called Angels Cards Reading with Cards Readings with Grace, and it's gonna be on a website. But when come the right time, I will tell you exactly. I give you the all information about it. So you learn of everything, and still go to listen to all of the signs. In English or in Polish, whatever the case is, and kind of try to figure out who you truly are, okay? And that will make more sense to you. Libra, for example. Libra and Cancer. Or Cancer, when I was doing reading, was a full moon in Cancer. That was January 16th. And boy, I felt it. That's a very emotional sign, and I felt it right away. Libra, for Libra reading, was, for example, for home, a wedding. Now, when that card comes up, it doesn't mean everybody will get married, because some of you are already married, okay? But some of you engaged, and that says green light for a marriage. Some of you not even partnered, you're single. It means you have a great chance to find the soulmate, or the person that was meant for you to marry is already predestined in your chart, even before you were born. It's already that person assigned to you for the lessons, experiences, joys, blisses, and disappointments. It's all there, okay? That's what that means. If you married, it means it's going to be good. It's time to repair the damages. It's time again to feel like you felt when you were getting married. Remember that? The beautiful wedding, the beautiful wedding night, hopefully, because you didn't have too many drinks. But having fun, that's a green light. That's good. That's really good. So, that's all that means. It's sometimes I will say something I noticed, and I said later, why would I even say that? And that's okay. All the movies that I'm doing, all these videos, never anything is cut off, chopped off, reversed, changed, cut in. It's all raw material. Because I believe that everything happens for a reason. I remember once listening to one spiritual teacher, and it was said something that even that person didn't understand why it said, what was said, and went further. It's kind of even weird to that person. Sure enough, for me personally, was a sign. I knew what to do after that. So it was like a personal message from the angels, from the other side, that is unexplainable, that happened for me, and I took this as a green light. Because we always look for answers, but are we listening and looking for the signs and symbols that put for us everywhere? Can we read it? Do you record your dreams? Do you have any system with the other side to know what they're saying to you? dreammoods.com. Very good website. That's my code that I have with the other side. Whatever I have a dream, let's say it's a train, it's a cat, it's a dog, whatever, sky, shopping, eating, meat, apple, I go and I find out what that means, and once I find out all the meanings, it may not mean anything right now as of this second, but I write it down. What was the dream? What was the meaning? I do this for already almost 20 years. I have journals that hopefully someday I will publish, because it's unbelievable how everything is unfolding as we live every day, based on what was already in my dreams a couple years ago. I remember years ago I was in San Francisco and I had a dream that one of my deceased friends was telling me that it's going to be earthquake, get out. Now, I'm in San Francisco. I was like to my son that I was traveling with, I said, let's get out of here. It can be an earthquake. But no, that wasn't about that. That was about the relationship with the person I was in, that I literally get out, and thank God, because who knows what would happen. So sometimes the signs are, and was also the other words where he said, you are an automatic pilot. And I'm like, what? Automatic pilot? I started to look for the songs on YouTube. I Googled it. I really couldn't find too much. Finally, it came to me a couple days ago, what that means. Okay? With my grandmother, who passed many years ago, and I loved her, and she came and she did the, basically I did the reading, because I understand the palmistry too, and she showed me what that means, and took a little research, and sure enough I understood what that means. So it's unbelievable. It's all in astrology, numerology, these beautiful planets, if you understand how to read, and also how to read what means if you see garbage. When you're thinking about something, you're driving and you're thinking about something, and what that means, you know, what should I do? What should I do? Should I take this job or not? The next thing comes a big, you know, garbage truck. It's right there. Forget it. No good. NG, no good. Okay? And if we just knew, because this is already sent by people from the other side, by your guardian angels. Okay? They're watching over you all the time, and they telling you. Sometimes they're whispering. They're whispering. And we're, oh, something with my ear. No, it's not something in your ear. They're whispering to your ear. And at that time, it's just like, watch out, listen, watch, the sign is coming. Either we hear something on TV, somebody yell by our balcony, somebody said something, something happened, that's the message. All we have to do is just to listen, be open to them, okay? And my dear wonderful all zodiac signs people, I'm gonna be doing readings every month, hopefully once a week, whenever I can, and somewhere right Friday, Saturday you can see what's gonna be for the next week, for fire, air, water, and earth signs, like I did the first one for the whole year. And I will say, it's gonna be wonderful. We're gonna have a little knowledge given by the angels and archangels from these beautiful angels cards. I'm looking forward to it. Again, thank you very much for your attention. Love you all. Send you so much love from Hawaii, and see you very soon.